Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. Spins away from defenders. And it works. The first down to the 35.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown Trojans. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Kirk, you've played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going to try to use his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
So, second down after the incompletion. Now they're running on the toss. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying to extend the play. And the pressure gets to him again. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Timeout, USC.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The Trojans looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, SC. Strong game by this quarterback. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting off the defender. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. It's out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The lead remains at 13 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
USC offense will take over first and 10.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wade. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, hits it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the back now goes in motion. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the right side. And he doesn't make it. The defense stops him. Still a one-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Checks this down to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Notre Dame, 14.
And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half.
Number 13, Celtic kick it away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what. They're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Breaks free. The pass rush closing in. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And now the running back's got it again. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, USC. He'll take the lead in the second half.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
What have they got cooked up with his two-point conversion attempt? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a quick grab, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Bringing pressure. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Southern California. This offense really clicking.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Notre Dame, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Fighting Irish will take over. First and 10.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And it falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's escaping the pocket now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He'll take a deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, USC 28, Notre Dame 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run it here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. And Momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Notre Dame, 14.
And the fair catch signaled for and take it. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Back to throw again. Launching it. Who makes the grab? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now, before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, SC. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Throws to the tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back's got it again. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, USC. And this one is getting ugly.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good.
Notre Dame, 22.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looks like QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. quarterback escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready?
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal.
Cut it. Get set, get set.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Southern California. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
22.
This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.